what's up guys, it's Crafty Phoenix, back with another video today, and today we're doing a shrimp tank update. So firstly, I just want to mention, I'm going to leave a link on the screen right now. You can click somewhere here in the middle, and that'll be the setting up of the shrimp tank. But here's an update about 6 months later to show you guys how it's doing. So there have been a couple new additions to the tank since we first set it up. I actually got some tiger lotus from work there, and at the back there. And that's actually doing really well. The whole tank has grown a ton. You can see Ludwigia in the back there. And that's actually grown a lot. I actually had to trim it down and it's starting to regrow again. So I'm glad that's doing really well. Crypts here. We got the Bucephalophandra. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. These are the blue variety. And I don't know if you can tell, but on that one right there, there's starting to be a little bit of blue coming through, which is awesome. And the other one actually melted away. Like, it used to cover that whole rock there, and it melted away, and then I realized I was about to throw it away, and I looked and I was like, oh hey, look, that one part of the vine is still green. So I looked at it and there was actually a little baby leaf there, and it turns out that it was still growing and actually doing really well. So I kept it in there and it's doing great. They're very, very slow growers. They don't have really high light requirements or anything like that. They're actually a lot like Java Fern and Anubias. So as you guys know, this is a shrimp tank, as I said in the intro, and the shrimp have been going absolutely nuts. There's a couple generations. I don't know if you can see that guy like right there. He's pretty darn cute. I believe there's a buried female right back there. Buried means they either have eggs or larvae. She definitely has eggs. Chilling in there. And there's a ton of babies. Like I don't even know if this will... So I don't know if you can tell, but there's two right there. Super little tiny guys. One's like right here. Oh, there we go. Now you can kind of see them. And there's another one right above them. So those are super, super tiny shrimp. There's one zipping by. Very blue, really nice colors. These are carbon rilis. If you guys didn't watch the main video, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description as well as at the beginning of the video. But you can see there's a whole bunch in the moss here. 1, 2, 3. There's also a bunch up here as well. See that little one there, big one. So this tank has been doing absolutely fantastic. The moss has grown a ton. Everything has grown a lot. I'm getting a lot of little like suckers, pups. I don't really know what their actual like definition is, but basically like baby Java Fern, the Trident variety. So no idea what I'm gonna do with that. It looks like there's a little worm right there. Can you guys see that? Yeah, right there. Check that out. How funky is that? Oh, there's a couple of them. Whoa. Huh. I've never seen those before. If any of you guys have experienced that, let me know what you think it is. There is one fish in here, and that's the autosynclus catfish. At work, we got some little tiny, cute little baby. I believe they're a clown killifish, and they're super, super tiny. So I'm honestly contemplating tossing them in here and seeing how they do, because I don't know, I feel like there'd be a little more life and maybe they'd eat those whatever, like worms or whatever those things are. I have no idea, I've never seen those before, but maybe they'd eat some of like the planaria and stuff like that. I think that's what it's called. They're like white slugs almost. I don't know how else to say it than that. You know if you have them. I don't have a lot of them, but there are some. So all in all, this tank is doing amazing. I really don't have a ton to say about it, other than the fact that everything's growing like mad. I'm getting a whole bunch of baby shrimp, which is awesome. I actually have a couple people from work probably gonna buy some off me when they get a little bit bigger, because they're still a little small to sell yet. I might feed these guys like once a week, maybe, if I remember. And I feed them just a variety of these two. The General Shrimp King, this is the, that's not English, but they're basically like spinach loops. And then this is like the complete food for them. They're both great foods, however, the reason why I don't feed them very often is actually because I have a lot of natural sources of food in here for them. The driftwood obviously grows some biofilm on it. They've kept it pretty darn clean. If you were watching my videos at the time when I had my other tank, you can see that the driftwood was absolutely covered in algae and stuff like that. There's also the cholla wood logs, I guess. Those are actually a dead cactus. If any of you live in the States or in Mexico or wherever, I don't know, you're probably familiar with seeing these. And there's also an Indian almond leaf, which they nip at and will eat. As you can see, that little guy right down there. This little focus on him. Here we go. As you can see, that little guy down there. Oh, and there's a little tiny baby by that rock. You see him? Look how cute he is. So those Indian almond leaves grow a substantial amount of biofilm, and they eat off it, and they'll actually eat the leaf itself. The last one lasted me for like 4 or 5 months, and this one looks like it's going a little bit faster, but not by much, so that's definitely a good thing. All in all, the tank is doing amazing. It's just kind of chilling in its original spot. The other tank I have, if you guys only watch my fish videos, I actually ended up selling it because of these guys. I got dart frogs, so that was my choice. I wanted dart frogs, and the other fish tank was kind of going to crap. Algae was getting nuts, and the plants were just out of control, and honestly, it wasn't all that well set up, so I was either going to redo it or sell it, and I sold it. That wraps up my shrimp video. I don't really have anything else to say about it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, something that I didn't mention, drop it in the comment section down below, and while you're down there, if you made it this far in the video, leave the word shrimplet, like shrimp, L-E-T-T-E? Shrimplet? I don't know. However you guys want to spell it, be creative. In the comment section down below, that just tells me that you made it to the very end of the video. If you like the video, by all means, drop a like on the video. It shows me that you want to see more shrimp videos. I know not everybody on my channel will watch this, but for those of you that do, I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to see more reptile, shrimp, or frog videos, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be sure to get your fulfillment of all of those things. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Graphic Phoenix, out of here.